this, albeit a genuine mistake, could have been catastrophic. Are you even a crafter if you don't talk to yourself? It's like butter. Like, it's so nice. This pattern was the inspiration for the name of the collection, Blush and Boots, this one. Hi Crafty babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Brittany, the ginger behind Ginger Patch Designs, and this is episode 3 of me taking you behind the scenes of my first product launch of 2025. I've been taking you behind the scenes of planning, designing, and actually making all the products that are going to be in the new Blush and Boots launch. So if you missed the last video or you didn't make it all the way to the end, I did actually announce the time and date that the launch is going to launch. So Blush and Boots is going live Friday, February 21st at 5 p.m. Central Time. I just realized that I did not put Central Time on the graphic at the end of last week's video. So I will fix that on all my social media platforms. But I'm so excited. This is my first, not only does it have over 20 products in it, and I didn't initially mean for it to have that many products, but this is my first big full launch where I'm doing the whole shebang. And I'm so excited. So it's going to have 2 different kinds of crochet kits, Blush and Boots apparel. All of this is custom made or designed by me. I'll have adult and kid sizes for the apparel. We're going to have corner bookmarks. I thought I was going to have to cut out corner bookmarks, but then I found this super cute plaid fabric that totally goes with the Blush and Boots vibe. And so I'm going to throw that in there. Stickers. I feel like I'm leaving something out. Kids apparel, stickers, corner bookmarks, and all the quilted bag products. So it's a big launch. I did err on the side of caution. I only ordered a small amount of each type of fabric because if you sew or you crochet, you probably have a yarn or fabric buying problem like I do. I always buy way more than I need, and I just told myself girl, if you run out, you run out. You'll just have to do a restock. So giving myself this deadline has really kind of not made me anxious, but really amped me up. It's go time. So the plan for this week, I actually have it's not a shorter work week, but kind of. I've always relied on if I don't get my video edited in time by the end of the week, I do have the weekend before I need to get it posted for Monday, but we won't be here this weekend. So I am only going to be filming for a few days so that I can get a bunch of other, boring computer work type stuff done. So my goal is to make at least one of each thing that's going to be in the launch so I can take pictures and be working on all the listing things, the graphics, the marketing, all of that stuff. So with that being said, this weekend I went ahead and cut all the fabric that I have, and then I'm just going to be making, today I'm going to be making one of each. I hope to get one of each done, and I really think I'll be able to because in episode 1 of Studio Diaries, we were just kind of brainstorming and trying out different bag styles and stuff. And so I had settled on this really jumbo, super oversized boxy with a really good zipper on it. So this is a sort of mid-size project bag. And then a really simple flat. These are all quilted that can hold your tools, your crochet hooks, stitch markers, needles, all that good stuff. And then this was ended up being my favorite, was the flat, because I realized that it could be, I made it to be a project bag, but I realized that it could also be a laptop bag. And I wasn't even going to use this fabric. This is from Hobby Lobby. It doesn't really go with the Blush and Boots vibe, but I'm just going to throw it in there anyways because it got so many comments that people really liked it. So my baby knows that I work hard for a living. There ain't no arguing with that. I bring the bacon home I'm absolutely lying to myself if I think that I can get any of these quilted bags done today. I forgot, just in a week, I forgot just how long it takes to quilt anything. So there's one thing I was gonna change about the flat pouch that I made. I really love the design. I'm not changing the design, but I am gonna change the zipper. So I use just a basic vinyl zipper. It's nothing wrong with it. It works just fine. I have used these zippers for years on just cheap boxy bags, but I really, really liked the really nice zipper on the big boxy bag. Like, I spent some money and just bought some really nice quality zippers, and it's like butter. Like, it's so nice. You're just gonna ignore my nails because I didn't have time to do them. But I just really, really wanted, even though this is just like a small quilted bag, I just really wanted all the zippers to match and just look really nice. So I had white. I didn't mind this being silver, but I didn't want pink on this one. I wanted white, and I had white, and it's really cool white, but it's like ombre rainbow white. It's really cool. And I don't know what I would use it for. I'm gonna use it for something. Maybe I can come up with something in the next launch, but this rainbow, bright colored sort of neon just does not go with my blush and boots vibe at all. And so I ordered like the same thing, but in all white with silver zipper, and the mailman just came, Mr. Chris, and so I'm gonna go see if Mr. Chris brought my zippers. Okay, there were a bunch of packages on my porch, so hopefully, we don't usually get this many packages at one time, so hopefully the zippers are in here somewhere. Yes! Yes, this is them. So this is going to be perfect. I just think like the pink one, the pink one like this that I'm using for the other boxy bags, there's like several different pinks in this one, and they're more of a vibrant pink, almost like a reddish pink, and so I just felt like it clashed, and so I just think like a basic white is gonna look so, so good. And then also on the strawberries, oh yeah, this is another one that like there's like a very dark pink and a light pink, and the zipper would have been a third pink. And sometimes lots of different shades work. I just didn't want to risk it, especially since it takes so much time to quilt everything. I just think that that was the safe option. Oh, bag tags. That's for a wholesale order that I haven't started yet because I'm waiting on the customer, but it's for bag tags for a basketball team. I don't even remember everything I've ordered. Oh, these are all the crochet hooks. I ordered like 10 hooks. These are the clover hooks that are going to go in the kit boxes. So yeah, I'm glad that those came in. We'll probably start assembling kit boxes maybe next week. I'm not sure. These are magnets for the magnetic bookmarks that I make. The bookmarks are not in the launch. I just make all kinds of different dog breeds bookmarks. And so I tried a different kind of magnet for the magnetic bookmarks. Like there was this Black Friday business, whatever, sale going on these magnets, and the magnets had really good reviews, so I decided to try them, and they're okay. Like they still hold the pages and everything, but they're not the same as the original ones I was using. These ones are like, if they get near anything magnetic, even if they're like several inches away, they like grab onto everything, and so I have to keep these in this little box. And then these are the safety eyes that are also going to go in the crochet kits. And I think this is the yarn I ordered for the kits. Yeah, so this is just all kit material stuff that I ordered. Just to cut my fingernail. Okay, this is not all of it for sure. I did order some. Okay, the white is not here. I ordered several white. That's the thing about Joann's. They ship all kinds of funky. I might get, for like, if I order like 10 skeins of yarn, it might come in like 3 different packages, which I don't care. It's fine. It's just weird. I've seen online where like Joann's is like, there's talk of them going bankrupt and maybe going out of business, and I really hope they get it together, because this is where I get almost all of my Bernat blanket yarn. Sometimes I will get it somewhere else if they're having a sale, but Joann's has always been my go-to for yarn.
Then when I'm tired, I drink my whiskey in the evening. Ain't nothing I see wrong with that. Charlie knows I'm a hard-working woman. I'm a big girl to make the dough. He's got my heart and all my sweet, sweet loving, and that's why Charlie says he loves me so. Not every man can handle me. I got a strong personality. When I want something, ain't no compromise. My baby understands and he stays by my side. There may be times when I'm a little hard to manage. I'm sorry, babe, I didn't mean to cause damage. God bless your soul for being there when I need you most. Just so you've had it all, don't you know? Charlie knows I'm a hard-working woman. I'm a big girl to make the dough. He's got my heart and all my sweet, sweet loving, and that's why Charlie says he loves me so. Charlie knows I'm a hard-working woman. I'm a big girl to make the dough. He's got my heart and all my sweet, sweet loving, and that's why Charlie says he loves me so.
So it took me about 2 hours to actually quilt just one of each of the things. So I've got everything quilted here. I don't know why I thought I would be able to like actually assemble, like complete any of the bags today. I did want to complete like one thing today, and so I did. I'm almost done with the corner bookmarks. I made them a little bit bigger than I normally do. I just need to do the top stitching around here to close up the hole on both of those. As of right now, we're going to have we've got four different kinds of small pouches. We'll have 2 different kinds of the regular boxy bag and 2 different kinds of the big flat pouch. Okay, I got the corner bookmarks done, so I finished the outer edge. So I chose not to put my my logo right here, my fabric label, just because, first of all, this is a very small piece and the fabric label is kind of big, and I just didn't want to put it on there. But I really am glad that I remembered that I had this fabric, even though I was not even thinking about this when I had the launch. This is from Hobby Lobby, because I really wanted to do some corner bookmarks, because, you know, some people might be on a budget and they want something from the launch, but you know, the quilted bags are going to be a little on the higher side. They're going to be like in the $30-ish range, somewhere between $30 and $40, because they do take so long to make. And I made a point of using some really nice fabric and really nice zippers. And so I wanted to have multiple price points in the launch in case, like I said, some people are on a budget. But this has absolutely nothing to do with the Blush and Boots launch. I did a kitty restock. By the time this video goes out, I will definitely have them on the website. I don't even know if I have kitties on my website right now. I should probably check. but these were one of my top sellers last year. Any chubby kitty anything. This is the Barbie kitty, and they have the little butt on the back. This is the Barbie kitty. This is just a solid gray. And then I made these from Sweet Snuggles Light. I just thought they looked like Valentine's because I was supposed to do this Valentine's market that we're now not doing because my husband and I are going to WWE SmackDown in Memphis. Yes, we grew up on it. It's fun. And then this is like a blush pink. It's a very, very light pink. I'm not sure if you can tell in the camera, but these will be on the website. And if they sell out, I have plenty of yarn. I can easily restock, but these would be great for like a Valentine's basket. I have to go get my daughter in about 30 minutes, but I made up some new tags because I made them all black because I really love the all colorful ones. However, I think I just need to switch to all black for fabric tags, even though I love these, because I didn't realize just how badly the colors clash with the vibe and the colors of the Blush and Boots collection. So like, for example, here's the one that I finished last week, or actually a week ago. Like, it looks really good on the green, I think, but like it doesn't really match the rest of the bag, I don't think. And so I just decided to print some all black ones so that they'll just go with everything. Also, if you're curious, I did make these. You can buy fabric labels like on Etsy, but they're very, very expensive. I literally just bought some fabric paper that I put through my printer and made some for myself for much, much cheaper. So I guess for the rest of this workday before I go pick up my daughter, I'm just gonna continue prepping everything. I'm gonna get all the labels sewed on to the interior linings. And I just realized like 5 minutes ago that I did not cut or prep any of the pockets, interior pockets for the flat project bags / laptop bags. So I will try to do that sometime later this afternoon or evening, maybe when my daughter's taking a bath or doing her homework. So I'm just gonna get everything assembled for today, everything quilted, get the liners ready so that tomorrow I can actually start putting the bags together. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. This is how it is, like running a business. Like, it doesn't always go the way you think it does. And I truly don't know why I thought I was going to be able to quilt and assemble all the bags today in the amount of time that I had. Like, no, quilting takes a long time.
Trying to think, but I can't when you're looking at me. Racking my brain for a way to tell you I'm so sorry. I wasn't ready, but I lost it when you let me look in.
Good morning. So I have a little bit of an embarrassment to share, sort of. Business fail embarrassment. So I was at the gym this morning and I was reading some of the comments on episode 2 that has the crochet kit stuff on it. And this woman said in the comments very kindly something about Squishmallow being trademarked. And I was like, is it trademarked? Like, I thought Squishmallow was just like the style of chubby plushie, you know what I mean? Like just a fat plushie. Like, I didn't. So this was a learning experience. Thank goodness this was like 2 weeks before the actual launch, because this, albeit a genuine mistake, could have been catastrophic. So I can easily fix this and just call it something else. I actually like her recommendation, but I just felt so dumb. Like, why didn't I think to check that? You know, I don't know. Anywho, I printed some extra sticker sheets to put on the boxes whenever I assemble them, hopefully next week. But I think I'm still gonna use these because they're really cute, but I can just put these on ones that are like going to market, like in-person markets, and the ones that I sell online, I will just reprint. So I like Squishy Cow, Chubby Cow. I like Chubby Cow because I call them chubby plushies all the time, but I know some people might not like the word chubby, but I think they're funny. So, well, actually, what do you think? Like, should I just call them Squishy Cows or Chubby Cows? Like, I like Chubby Cow, but some people might prefer Squishy Cow. But I would just like to say thank you to Elaine for pointing that out to me and save me from potentially a really bad situation for my business. So I'm going to change these and get them reprinted later because today is another sewing day. So yesterday I pretty much prepped one of each of the bags. Like I got all the panels quilted. I got all of the, where are they? I got my tags put on all of the interior lining pieces. I still need to cut the interior pockets for the large flat bags. I did not get to that yesterday. My daughter was not feeling good. And then I got all of the zippers. You can see them laid out here. I got all of the zippers cut to size and all the ones that need tabs. Got the tabs there. And I've got them lined up like this because I'm using a different color for the mushroom pattern. And speaking of my daughter being sick, she's not really that sick. I think it's just like seasonal because it's like warmed up here this week. I literally said this on episode 1 where I was so hesitant to put the launch date out there in case my daughter got sick. I didn't want to give myself like a hard launch date, like super fast, just because I still have a lot to do with it. Just in case she got sick. She's not sick, but I feel good about my decision kind of pushing that date out a little bit and just like have extra tease time, sharing what the launch is time. Like, I'm sorry that I'm having to like make people wait a little bit longer because I'm excited that some people are getting excited about it, but having later launch dates is just better as far as me being able to actually deliver on what I'm providing and offering to my customers. So
now I'm falling fast, and I'm falling hard. So I'll give you my world if you'll make it turn. And I'll give you these words if you don't let them burn. I'll give you my love if you'll make it sweet. And I'll give you my heart if you'll make it beat. Trying to search for the truth, girl, how do you feel? You checking in for the weekend, or you gonna settle down here? Cause I've been broken when I left my heart open far too many times. I want something real, I want something right. So I'll give you my world if you'll make it turn. And I'll give you these words if you don't let them burn. I'll give you my love if you'll make it sweet.
this has just not been my day at all. Like, this is definitely one of those days, like, anything that's gonna go wrong has gone wrong. The very first bag that I was gonna make, so this was like the very first demo bag that I made when I was just trying out designs, but I was gonna make the full one quilted for real. I absolutely butchered it. I don't even want to show you. It's somehow way smaller than this. I don't know what I was thinking. So that's completely ruined. Like, I can't even sell it. Like, I mean, I could, but it's awful. I can't even sell it at market. But, and then I was doing this style of fabric first because I'm doing yellow thread. I've had this yellow thread for literally years, and I'm like, oh, I can finally use it. Forgot to do the top stitching. So again, I can sell this one at markets or like by itself, but it's doesn't have the top stitching. I was today years old when I learned that Squishmallow is trademarked. So I wasn't going to worry about the Squishmallow stickers today, but it was really bothering me. So I went ahead and redid them. I just went with squishy instead of the chubby, just because some people find the word chubby offensive. I think it's cute, but we're just going to go with squishy cow. This is so embarrassing, but I'm also glad that I started the launch with, like, I really centered the whole launch around the cow theme because the crochet kit was the cow. And I'm also really glad I did that first because I've been able to kind of marinate on the nature of the pattern. And one of the things that, and I mentioned this in my crochet kit video, was if you're a crocheter, this isn't going to make sense, but basically there's a certain type of stitch that all amigurumi plushie patterns use all the time. It's called a magic circle, but it's really, really challenging. And I did not start mine with one of those because I didn't want people to like get turned off or get frustrated right away. And these are supposed to be beginner friendly, right? And I'm going to keep it that way. But I did use magic circles on some of the other pieces, like once they really get the body going and stuff. And then I was going to also provide an alternative. Like, the more and more I think about it, I don't think I want to put magic circle on here at all, because I was wanting to include them on there because it is such a staple stitch in the crochet community, especially with plushies. And if they're buying this, they want to make plushies. And so I want to teach them how to make the magic circle. But I really think for an absolute beginner, that I should just leave the magic circles off and just make it and have the pattern with the alternative method, which it really does not look that different. And for something small like this, it's totally okay. And then I guess if they grow in their crochet journey, they can learn magic circle later. Because the last thing I would want to do is someone gets like so excited about this and then they get so frustrated because they can't get the magic circle, if that makes sense. I'm just marking off the corners for the boxy bags that I'm gonna make. So this is my least favorite part of making the bags, not marking it off, but the next step that I'm probably not gonna film because it's super awkward and it's not aesthetic at all. But basically the next step is where I sew it in a way that the lining like is attached to the exterior of the bag. So you can pull it out a little bit just on the bottom, but all of the corners are attached to the exterior so the inside's not flopping all around. Just like as I'm sitting here doing this, I'm getting so, I'm excited about the launch, but like today with Ruby, did you knock that over? Anywho, like the flub today about the Squishmallow being trademarked, and it really wasn't that big of a deal because I have not listed that anywhere. All I did was like put this, I made a reel and some posts about with this on a box with the one that says Squishmallow. But I just get really nervous because I'm like, what other kind of mistakes am I gonna make? Are they something that I can fix? Like, this is just part of doing everything yourself, I guess, and just trying to cross everything off the list and just missing stuff, I guess. It's just making me really nervous. Like, that could have been a really big flub. I hope I don't make any other big flubs. A twaddle, as my internet troll would say. This right here is literally why the boxy quilted bags cost more, because this, for every single corner, it is some finagling, and it is a pain in the rear end. Like, it's so hard to line up because you sew the bags inside out. right? And so it's, I do not like this part, but it's so worth it because it gives it that really nice professional. But if they're not lined up perfectly, then the interior lining starts to pull, and I don't like that. And now I'm talking to myself. Are you even a crafter if you don't talk to yourself?
If you make it big.
I think part of my problem today with all these failures, other than the Squishmallow thing, is like trying to do literally 3 different bag styles all at the same time. Because, and I had kind of this problem in episode 1 when I was like testing different designs, is because if you're making the same pattern over and over and over again, like you just kind of go on autopilot, because it's like cut here, sew here, snip here kind of thing. But all these are different, and that's why I keep messing up. And so hopefully when it comes to actually cranking out the rest of the stock, I'm gonna do like all of this size all at one time, do all the boxy bags all at one time, and hopefully it'll go smoother. But I am making some headway. I just put the flat ones aside. I was hoping to get all the sewing finished by today. I'm not, because I literally I spent over an hour on that one bag that I absolutely butchered. And so I just put it down so I didn't butcher another one, and I'm just gonna revisit that tomorrow. Okay, even though I messed up more than I did correct today, here is the silver lining. It looks so good. I'm so glad that y'all liked the polka dot strawberry, and I added it to the collection. Look how big it is next to my head. It's massive. Okay. I'm so glad I ordered the white zipper as well instead of the ombre rainbow one I already had. There's the pale pink interior, and I am also so glad I switched to an all black logo on the interior instead of the colored one that I put in this one. So somebody's gonna get the colored one. It's really not that big of a deal, but one lucky winner will get the first one, which is still pretty. I think it works better with the pink than some of the other ones. So, and here's this one that I've already showed you in previous videos. And then here is the boots. This pattern was the inspiration for the name of the collection, Blush and Boots, because it's literally blush colored with the boots, and it totally goes with the cow theme. I did the double zipper tabs on both sides, and I also did double zipper tabs on both sides for a nice clean finish. And then we've got that same pale pink on the interior on this one. Okay, so the 3 quilted jumbo boxies are finished. I also finished 3 of the 4 smaller pouches for like accessory items. We've got the polka dot strawberry as well. All the linings are the same for the small ones. The boots. And then I need a name for this one. A name that's not trademarked. I don't know, like boho leaves or boho roses, because it has like kind of some water flower type roses on it. Blush rose. There it is. Blush rose, blush boots, strawberries. I did finish this one, but I'm not using this one in photos, so I need to redo one that has the top stitch across it. I actually don't have to leave for about 30 minutes, but you can't see the absolute mess that is on my floor. If you're a sewer or a crocheter, you know that the floor is always a mess, and the sewing room is where black leggings go to die. So I need to change my pants. Good morning. I have had some time to reflect on all my mishaps yesterday. Yesterday was just one of those days, like if I put my hands on it, it was gonna get messed up. And so I left my attitude at the door. I exercised this morning. I took a shower. I did my nails. Got my Olive and June out. I wanted to make myself feel better, but I also really like to have my nails done when I'm doing like close-ups of pictures and trying to make shorts and stuff. Anywho, I'm gonna show you the bag that I messed up yesterday, and the reason I was so incredibly frustrated is because I am not new to bags. I have been making bags for years. Like that used to be the only thing I had in my Etsy shop before I started making wallets. And so everything I have been doing this week, I have done a bajillion times. So I'm just like, why? But number one, I cut the zipper too small, or too short, which is an easy fix. But I was fixing the interior pocket situation. I'm just going to turn it inside out so you can see it. Okay, so the bag is inside out. So I was adding these interior pockets. I was even gonna add this like snap situation right here in case someone had like, cause a lot of crafty things are like very odd shaped, but they might easily fall out, and I don't know, you might just wanna put them in a snap pocket. And then I've got the smaller ones for like hooks, knitting needles, pens, highlighters, whatever. And then just an anything pocket that could be for whatever, or like a charger or something. But the problem was, not only did I have to make the bag too short because I made the zipper too short, I attached the bag lining all the way, or the bag pocket all the way at the bottom. And so it added this horrible bulk at the bottom. Like, it's awful. I am actually going to cut, this is so cringe, but I'm actually going to cut this bag apart because I can still use this quilted part for this size, and it will look completely fine. Nobody will ever know that it was originally on this bag. And I'm also going to cut this zipper out because I can repurpose that zipper and this zipper pull as well. But I know you can't see it in the video, but it is so bulky and I hate it. And so I just need to like move the whole pocket up on the next one. Ugh. But it's gonna be a good day. Before we get started sewing though, I went to pick up my prints yesterday. So this box has some of the apparel prints that are gonna be in the launch, and I designed all of them. I'm so excited. My voice is getting annoying. Of course I started talking when I can't get this thing open. It's childproof. I'm super excited about the apparel because I designed everything. Like, I am not a graphic designer. I'm not that kind of crafty, but I did manage to make these, and I just think they go with the vibe so much. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, this one is something else. Oh no. This really makes me want to get out my new heat press that I got it was like over a month and a half ago, and I haven't even used it yet because I haven't needed to press anything. But here's the first one. So it's, you know, blush and boots. So we've got the cowboy hat and the plaid boots, but I designed the seamless pattern that's on the hats. And then, so I did this one, and then just a more simple design that are gonna go on either a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. I wear sweatshirts year round because in the summertime, my husband freezes me out in the house. And so I just decided to do sweatshirts and t-shirts. And then here's a mama with chocolate strawberries and just all the vibes. The pink plaid is very much the theme. And then this one was gonna be for me, but I really wanted a Crafty Babe shirt like on white. Could have swore I sent this transparent, but obviously I did not. So I'll have to get that reprinted. I really wanted like the big launch picture to have me wearing this Crafty Babe shirt, and so I'll have to get that redone. But We have to get our sewing done before we get out the heat press.
I'll give you my world. I'll give you these words. I'll give you my love. I'll give you my world if you'll make it turn. And I'll give you these words if you don't let them burn. I'll give you my love if you'll make it sweet. And I'll give you my heart if you'll make it beat.
Alright, so this is the moment of truth. I'm cutting off the excess for the Blush and Boots flat pouch that can be like a project bag or a laptop bag. And I don't see why the way I did it this time will not work, because I literally followed all the steps perfectly. I mean, this bag should be perfect, which is a far cry from yesterday when I was literally ready to completely omit the interior pocket. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want this one. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Okay, I just have to sew the interior lining closed. This is seriously so pretty. Like, I want to keep this for myself. This is perfect. Like, this is exactly what I was wanting. It's got the clean zipper tab finish on this side, and then the zipper finish on this side. I went ahead and did like all the same color on the interior lining with the pockets. You can't see the pockets very well, but they're in there. They're in there. I love the two-tone pink. The two-tone pink is so pretty. These are gonna look so good in the pictures, I swear. I also forgot to show you that I did right before I went to get my daughter yesterday. Remember, I needed to fix the top stitching on this one, so I did make another one where it has the top stitching. This will go in a market bucket for markets. And so I've got all the bags ready for pictures except for this one. I need to get some more yellow. That's not yellow. This is the first one I made. I need to get some more yellow fabric that I'm going to pick up this afternoon, but I'll probably have to finish that off camera like in the evening sometime. Well, I really wanted to get the product photos done today, but it is really overcast outside. Like, I have all my lights on and it's still just, it might not look like it in the video, but for pictures, it really helps to have at least some sunlight coming in from the window. But I did get the apparel printed. I got some of it printed. So I'm waiting on some t-shirts with the right colors to come in, some comfort colors t-shirts. But this is the sweatshirt, one of them. I'm just so proud of this. Like, can you just look at some of the designs with the strawberries and the chocolate? I don't know if bows are still in or if they're out, but I thought it looked really cute. And then I love this more simple 4-element with the plaid cactus and the plaid boots. Super cute. I'm also working on getting my new sublimation printer up and going. I bought that on a whim. I wasn't planning to do anything sublimation anytime soon, but the wholesale partnership that I'm working on with the nonprofit basketball team asked for some sublimated products, so sure, I absolutely do that. I'm gonna make the kids' shirts sublimated just because I can produce them so much cheaper, and people don't wanna pay $20 or $25 for a kid's shirt, you know, unless it was like super custom embroidered or something like that. So friends, by the time this video gets posted, it will be like 10 days out from the Blush and Boots collection dropping, and I'm getting so nervous, like, but good nervous. I'm just really excited, and I'm really nervous that something's gonna go wrong, like on launch day, like at go time, like the website's gonna fritz or something like that, you know, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I will be like behind the scenes when it goes live, trying to make sure everything's right. But so friends, I'm gonna end this here because I have to get this edited for tomorrow because my husband and I are going out of town. So I will see you next week for more Blush and Boots collection things.